Hello everybody, welcome to Bassin Bonsai. Not a topwater edition, but this is where we catch largemouth bass and I show you how to have fun catching largemouth bass. So buckle up and hang on, it's gonna be a good one. All right everyone, we are done. We're out of here. We're gonna fish for just a little bit longer, but we've got an issue. We only have one GoPro battery. I just put it in, so you're probably gonna, from this point on, you will probably see, oh, there he is, or whatever, and not the actual hook set of the fish, more than likely. So we've caught, Matt's got fish of the day, probably 3.5, 4 pounds. No, I didn't wait, Eugene. Your scale is buried in all, look at all this muck. I've picked up every chatterbait I own and stared at it for like 5 minutes. Nothing's worked chatterbait wise. Topwater didn't, it's kind of on a little bit this morning, didn't do anything. If there's one bait that really worked, we didn't have it. So Matt finally got on a little thing here with lizards, and then we've kind of got on this little pumpkin chartreusey type overall color maybe that might be kind of going today, but it's overall it's not a real great pattern. But anyway, if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, still hit the freaking like button. But whatever you do, get out and have fun doing it. Thanks for watching. We're out of here. All right, I caught a whopper. Oh, you guys, oh wait, well, yeah, All the Baron 22, it's got this button on the side that features like a quick release on the little dinks. Pretty cool deal. Check it out, Teckle Warehouse, get it. All right, Matt.
What is going on with this one?
Spoke too soon. Matt said, I don't think we ever catch a fish back here, do we? Well, that's where they're at. That's why we haven't been catching them anywhere else today.
What is this fish doing?
I don't know.
I hope it's a fish, not a fish.
Is it a big one? He's just swimming at you.
Never fought. It was like over there barrel rolling.
Chatterbait.
Yeah. Right off that stump out there.
Chatterbait. I'm gonna throw this jig to this stump over here.
You got something sticking out of his throat.
Ooh. Gross. Get out there. So far, I've only had the one that just blew apart. I still don't know how that managed to do that. I'm hoping it's just a fluke. Oh, good. Oh, good. There we go. I told you, that's why I always throw the jig. That's why I always throw the jig. Ooh, look out, Charles. I always throw the jig, I'm telling you guys.
Alright, let's just this normal.
Okay. Let go of my jig. Oh, you little demon.
Get you?
No, I was trying to get a good look at him. Jumped out of my hand, splashed water up into my topwater box. Told you guys, we were recording. Finally a double. We actually have the clouds popped up. Looks like it could rain. We may be onto something. We got one battery left. Sorry guys, you're not going to see all of it.
Oh, they might be brothers.
Yeah, I think yours is a touch fat. He's fatter anyway. Maybe a little bigger. Mine's slim and trim. He's been at the gym. Which is a good thing in general, but not when you're trying to catch bass.
Yeah, not when you're going for weight.
Yeah, you don't want none of those
fat ones at?
gym bass. But we're still catching them. I don't even know what time it is. It's probably 11 a.m. maybe? 11:20. Let's go. Fish.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Bigger, well, about the same size we've been catching. The bigger ones.
Yep. Just started to put stuff up. Matt's caught a giant. That's a good 1.5 pounds, almost 2.
Break my lines.
Good chunk. We're putting her up. Bassin Bonsai, that's a wrap. Look at that little dirty fish knocked water put in my I'm just gonna leave those like that. Catching fish. Matt's got one. I'm about ready to get a big one.
There's a good one.
Uh-oh. Matt says
This might not be a bass.
No, that's a giant. That's a giant bass, Matt.
Oh my God.
Where's your net?
No, go ahead and lip him. I'll bring him to you.
See if I can get him.
That was a Livescope bass also. I didn't see him, but I seen where I was throwing to.
Let's see if I can get him.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta see him.
He's gonna end up coming right to you. I don't.
Whoa! Jesus, dude.
He's coming to you.
Here.
Oh my God.
I
got him. Oh,
I got him.
God.
That is a 6.5, 7. I'm guessing. I don't know. We weigh.
Wow.
That is a giant. Showstopper. Oh, had him hooked good though. Inside the mouth, like.
Right here. There's a brush pile out here.
Dude. Here, you get him.
Oh my goodness.
Got him?
Yep. Oh my God, look at that. It's wrapped up in there.
Yeah, I know. It's like, that's a tough one. That is a giant, dude. Get your pliers, get him unhooked. We'll see what he weighs. Not as big as you think. We haven't caught a big fish in a while.
Yeah, this one might be 5.
No, I bet you it's 6.5, could be 7. Just a guess.
Wow.
Pretty fat. Put the scale on. 0 it out.
Man, he just don't feel heavy though. Some
Nah.
of the 4-pounders feel heavier.
Oh, not quite 6. Oh, 5.15. I'll call him 6-pounder. 6-pound bass.
You got your phone?
Definitely giant.
Take a picture of him.
Whew. Now I got fish slime all over me.
God, he's long too.
Yeah, pretty much a 6-pounder all day. Probably 6.5. It's like Charles. No, we were way over there, and I'm like, yeah, let's hit this. And the stump field, Matt's like, yeah, I'm gonna hit these stumps before we go. Matt always, just so you know, Matt always hits these stumps before we leave. He come over here where he'd already found a spot on the Livescope, which is not visible from the surface. That thing spit out a little bass, didn't it? I bet. Isn't that a dead baby there?
Uh-huh.
That was a nice chunk. Yeah, I'm like, that fish looked huge at first. I thought like, oh, that's got to be 8 or so. I'm like, wait a minute, we've only been catching little ones,
I
so.
was thinking the same thing, but I wasn't gonna say it. I was
Yeah.
be like, oh, it's a 9-pounder.
I'm like,
And it'd be 5.
it's just because we are used to the 2s and 3s. Be quiet. We're looking at Matt. He's got his live scope. We'll show you guys. See that right there? If you can see, and then
There's my bait.
see
Just
the
fell
bait.
down. That's the fish going to it. I just scared them away. They're not worried about
It's like a
nothing.
video game.
I can see the bait.
Get him. There she goes. I'm gonna have to help Matt out. You know the old deal. 2 baits are better than 1.
That's a bigger fish sitting in there. I think I was just.
Oh, there's my bait. Oh, my bait looks lively.
It does too.
Oh, I hit the stump. I think.
There's enough bait in here or something. Where'd she go?
Where's my bait? No, I'm still right there.
Yep, you're right in it.